So, Raw 10/13/2003.
Yep.
Josiah, what do you got?
So we start the show off with the newly crowned Evolved champion Christian defending against the debuting.
Christian!
No, not the debuting Christian. The debuting Rob Conway.
Christian! Oh, that's cool. Rob Conway, I like that. I was going to say it last year on your own, but
Yeah.
I like that theme. Actually, I like all of Christian's themes. Thought his TNA one
I'm
was
about to say,
good.
it's had nothing but good themes. Actually.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
AW one's just the TNA one.
Yeah,
so,
just a remix of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not even all that strong of a remix. It's just like a little.
Honestly,
tweak
they
here
just they changed the beginning, and I think that's it.
Exactly.
So it's like, hey, you know, Christian's coming.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan of people that have nothing but hits. I think Edge was that way too. Like he was hit after hit because he had a Rob Zombie and Metalingus, and then there was one that was just like sound, but you know, it was good stuff.
Yeah, about to say.
And by then, I mean the first one.
Yeah, about to say the first one was just the generic.
Yeah,
one,
just generic.
But then,
one, so
then
I
he came out to the
generic.
Brutes.
Yeah, exactly,
so
which is
I'm like,
that's
yeah,
money right there.
All timer.
But yeah, Rob Conway, that's cool. I think that guy's got talent.
And size.
Size, oh my
A lot
goodness,
of
that's a good
I
shout
think,
too.
I think he's one of the biggest guys in my roster off rip.
Which is funny. I mean, obviously Kane stands out
Yeah.
size wise, but yeah,
Brock
it's
too.
yeah, Brock too, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, he's in the that top picture
top
side.
extra, big. Rob decides to have a tables match because like there's no way Skinny Christian can
Get me up there.
Get me up there
yeah,
and put me
power
through
me
the
through the table. Yeah.
It's a logical step for the big guy.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Of course, Christian's smarter than him, so he just leans the table against the turnbuckle and spears him.
Yeah, that totally works. I'll be honest. Anytime I have to have a tables match in a video game scenario, I always do it that way.
Oh,
It's
it's
simple.
so easy.
Yeah.
So easy. No effort. You literally just half the time you don't even need to actually grapple them. You just run.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
tackle them
Yeah.
and they're through.
So
I'm like,
nice.
wow, that was easy.
So nice.
Next up, we have a backstage segment. Hardcore Vice are challenging the tag champions to an ECW rules match, something Rhino should be very familiar with for the tag team championships at Halloween Havoc, which
Absolutely.
forgot to mention is the next show that Raw will be doing. Go home shows tonight.
Cool. Yeah, it makes sense. Because you've already been building to it. You got Lita and Gail Kim, you
Yep.
got Shawn O'Haire and Brock Lesnar.
Exactly.
So it's not like some big
I'm about to
surprise
say
that's coming.
it's not like I've just popped champagne and go, oh crap, pay-per-views tomorrow. Oh
yeah,
shit.
exactly. So,
Gotta make some matches. But yeah, so obviously they put that challenge out. Later, Cena and Rhino accept, obviously. Like a couple segments down the line, but I mean, obviously they're gonna accept it.
sure, yeah.
That's
Well,
it.
like you said, half the team's familiar with it. Half
Yeah.
the team's the last ECW World Champion.
Yep, in fact.
That's like-
Something I forget about occasionally. Yeah. So Rhino accepts on behalf of the team. Cena's like, what? Wait, hold on. He's like, I got this.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
that's Big Rhino, so you know you got to
Absolutely. The man beast.
Speaking
Big
of new hires, we got my boy Tajiri coming out with Steven Regal, principal advisor to Gail Kim.
Is he also advising Tajiri, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as
Yeah.
well.
Whole team effort. Gail walks down with him as well.
Oh, cool.
Got the whole squad
Love it.
going against a solo Billy Gunn.
yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Billy-
So no Road Dog, no Gold Dust, no
Nah.
Chuck Palumbo,
Yeah, I think it's the first time in a while Billy's been
no Bart
solo.
Gunn.
Yeah. Oh, Bart. I forgot about Bart.
Yeah.
Yeah. He really has fought.
He's a tag team specialist, my friend.
Every time he's tagged with somebody, he's won the tag title.
I think so.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Man, he might actually be the greatest tag specialist of all time.
I
Did it
think-
with the Acclaim, too.
Yeah, the Acclaimed, yes, but there's one man that I always think of when it comes to a tag team specialist, Arn Anderson.
Oh, yeah, Arn Anderson.
So, Tully, Wyndham, Larry Zbyszko,
Oh, I forgot
Bobby
about
Eaton.
the Zbyszko one.
Yeah, when I think, like, he's just like,
He's
when
just-
it
he's
comes
just
to
good
tag
with
teams,
anybody.
that's the guy.
I'm about to say, damn, we need a tag team. Arn, who you tagging with this week?
Exactly. Ric Flair, too. They never held the tag straps, but
How about
they teamed a lot.
True, but I mean, if Flair wanted to be a tag wrestler,
Yeah, he'd
Arn Anderson would have been his
one.
guy.
Yeah, he'd have been the one, yep.
Billy Gunn obviously wrestling the guy that took Goldust's spot
Yep.
in Raw.
Yep.
Canonically, anyway.
Yes. Well, and also, Tajiri low-blowed him last week in that triple threat match,
You got it.
allowing Regal to move forward. So, like, there's definitely motivation here when
Exactly.
it comes to Billy going toward or after Tajiri.
Yes, and this is like thinking like classic ECW Tajiri, elusive, just precise pinpoint strikes
I feel like
against the
Tajiri...
much taller, much
Mhm.
larger Billy Gunn.
Absolutely, but I feel like Tajiri in ECW, while I liked his WWE work, felt like he could have been in the conversation for one of the most important characters.
Yeah.
Whereas in WWE, he never got there. He was entertaining. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but
I mean, he's
there's
always been.
there's a big difference between ECW's presentation, period, full stop, and WWE's presentation, full stop, for almost everybody.
Yeah, that definitely almost like honestly, I feel like the only person in ECW that would have been booked the same had WWE booked him was Mike Awesome because he was gigantic.
And the insane part is that he didn't even get better booked in WWE. Sad.
Yeah, it's really depressing.
But I think that almost came from
he was an ECW guy,
or WCW too.
Oh yeah,
because at the time that he came in, he was a WCW guy. But in reality,
I try not to think about the fat chick Thriller. I just feel like
that '70s guy wasn't much better either. So it's
forgot about that gimmick
my goodness, yeah. I feel bad for Mike Awesome's time in WCW.
For good reason. When I think of Mike Awesome, I think of his time in ECW.
Absolutely,
more specifically those Masato Tanaka matches.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more, but most importantly, the story itself. I was listening to somebody talk about an older feud, right? And they said, not this thing was so ahead of its time that you could pick it up and place it today, and it still would fit in fine. I think it might have even been Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart. Because those two guys got it. Yeah. And I feel the same way about Awesome and Tanaka because it's like, it doesn't matter when this thing goes down.
Pick it up, drop it everywhere. Drop it in AEW. In fact, that could have been on All In.
Yeah, you dang right. Easily. That totally fits.
Long story short, Tajiri does win with the buzzsaw kick.
Awesome. Already 2 weeks in and you're booking him better than I ever did.
You booked him pretty decent. He was the Cruiserweight champion, I believe.
No.
Nope. Yeah. No. All right, never mind then. I'm winning.
Yeah, you definitely are. So I like Tajiri, but I didn't ever have plans for him. I only had plans for other people, so you always looked at the lights.
Yeah, fair enough. Sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody's got to do it. I felt bad that was Tajiri, so that's why I gave
somebody's got to eat the pins. You know? Out comes Lita, and obviously she's not here for Tajiri, and she ain't here for Weagle.
Yes.
There's only one other person there. But stands there face to face with Gail. Gail holds the title up, and then turns around to exit, and then takes a swing at Lita. Lita, of course, ducks, kicks her in the gut. So goes for the twist of fate, but Regal and Tajiri both pull her out.
Yeah, no, that's great stuff. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, Billy and Lita definitely fit the Attitude Era. Like they're just prominent from them.
Very, very, yeah.
And so I was thinking to myself, it's really too bad you don't have an Attitude Era legend like a Goldust to put with them to take on Goldust. to take on William Regal.
Only had another Attitude Era legend. Oh no.
To even the odds.
Well, sometimes fate just has funny things.
Yeah, exactly.
Tajiri killing multiple storylines in one go. That legend. After that, Kurt and Stacey have a backstage segment.
Nice.
Said there'll be a U.S. Open challenge because
much like how SummerSlam had.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Kurt freaking Angle. I can wrestle anybody.
Yeah, anytime, any place, anywhere.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness! I wish that it wasn't another 2 years till Roddy Strong answered that Open challenge.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, we can still totally do it.
Right.
Because that was good stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh man, 2 more years till that happens.
It's a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's an established thing now, so at least when he does it in the future, it's fun.
Yeah.
We love Open challenges here.
And I love Roderick Strong. I think that guy's got so much talent.
He was amazing in All In. Even though he's the guy that looks at the lights now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really glad he had that international championship run. I'm like, that kind of shows you how great Roderick Strong is.
Oh my goodness. I think that the entire character of Roddy Strong was highlighted during the bromance. Mm-hmm. Or not bromance, that's
better than you, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Bromance is TNA is all hell.
Exactly, yeah. That was Jesse Goddard and Robbie E.
Man, I forgot all about that tag.
Yeah.
Jersey Shore Repo.
Brochachos is what I was trying to say, yeah. Brochachos for life.
I knew what you meant, but that was a great slip of the tongue right there. That's excellent. All right.
It's funny, so I have so much wrestling knowledge in my head, it's easy to mix up something so simple as brochachos and bromance.
Yeah, that's what happens when you've been watching wrestling for what, 30 decades? Multiple decades?
Yeah, 30 plus years.
Well, I'd say I'm getting close in 2 decades.
There you go.
Getting there. Last segment of the night, we have a contract signing for Brock Lesnar. I don't know what that voice crack was. We're going to ignore that. And,
Puberty. Gonna grow some inches.
Yeah, finally. About time. Tired of being this short. And Sean O'Haire, obviously, they bring their collective seconds out. And in Sean O'Haire's case, third.
Exactly.
Obviously, the sign of the contract, Paul talks shit. O'Haire talks shit. That's not really the important part. You know someone's going to a table.
For sure.
The real question is, who is it?
Yeah, I feel like it has to be Chris Jericho because he seems like the whipping boy of this segment.
Well, that is beautiful, but it actually isn't. Because Chris is outside the ring because Sean doesn't want.
Smart, okay.
Yep. So Kane is just sitting there, of course, menacingly.
Sure.
As you do.
Big man.
Yep. And as Paul's trying to get his last word in, Kane just snaps him by the throat. So Brock, he's got to defend Paul.
Of course.
He hasn't betrayed him in this universe.
Which is the right call. Which is the right call.
Well, I mean, I didn't have a Big Show to just pointlessly strap up, so you know.
I had him and I didn't.
Oh man. Again, I love Paul White, really do.
Of course,
but
I think that there are a lot of really good Paul White eras. This just ain't it.
This just ain't one of them. I'm trying to think. I think of all his title reigns, I think there was only probably like 2 or 3 that I'm like, see, this is a good reign for the Big Show. Good world title reign, I should say.
Yeah.
Like that one with the feud with Mark Henry, that was a good one.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
And then I don't remember the other one off the top of my head, but it'll come.
I'll be real. The night Austin got hit by the car, I wasn't mad the Big Show won. I thought it was quite a surprise.
I was about to say, shocked.
Yeah, I like good surprises.
Hey, sometimes a swerve is a good thing.
Yeah.
Don't let Vince Russo hear me say that.
My point is, a swerve is a good thing if it's a good thing. Yeah, and moderation too. Like, you can swerve in a bad way, but you can also swerve.
You can also swerve when you drive.
I love Nana.
No, he's the best. Absolute best. Swerve was a mighty clean in that suit the other night too.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point that out. Love my boy Swerve. Glad he's getting the first unified title shot. That's a great choice.
Can I tell you why I like that?
Yeah.
There was talk in the lead up to the merger of the Continental Championship and the International title. But, it's going to be treated like a main event strap. And I was like, yeah, right.
You don't know until it happens.
Well, exactly. I didn't, but I was skeptical.
Yeah.
And then when Swerve is the first challenger, I'm like, never mind, I'm in.
Yeah, I was about to say, never mind.
That's the way to do it.
I'll be the first to admit I'm wrong.
Yeah, I like being wrong. My goodness, if I'm cynical and then you prove me wrong, I'll be the first to be like, hey, I'm so glad I was mistaken.
Tom Campbell says this all the time on Cultaholic, and it's annoying when he says it, but it's a really good saying. And Tom, great guy, always happy-go-lucky, but he's always like, I'd rather be happy than right.
Ooh, that's a good point.
And I'm like, you know what?
Honestly, I feel that way about relationships.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Like, there are often times when it's like, that saying works, you know? Is it better to be happy or right? And it's like, just compromise, you know?
I'm about to say, sometimes it is okay to just not be right all the time.
Yeah.
But, getting back to the segment, so obviously Brock picks up Kane to try to hit him with the F5. O'Haire pokes him in the eye. Kane hits him with a choke slam. O'Haire picks him up, hits Devil's Cruelty to the table, and puts the big foot on Brock Lesnar's check.
How often do we make Brock Lesnar look less than? When Evolution came together at Survivor Series, Brock was outsmarted, but of course he was. It was 3-on-1.
Yeah.
But even then, he held his own. He did his best.
I'm about to say, because it's Brock.
But like this is very smart. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, Sean O'Haire, former WCW World Champion in the Wednesday Night Wrestling Remix. But this is smart booking. My goodness, big fan.
Yep.
Big fan.
And that's a shot we go out with. O'Haire holding the title above his head, foot on Brock's chest. Kane does his
pyro.
And then Jericho is just sitting sullen.
Yeah.
Outside the ring.
Love it. So in my mind, he's where that Prime Station is in the modern age. That way he can be in the shot while all this stuff is happening.
Yep. While it's still being like out of the way.
Exactly.
That's actually perfect. I love that. That's a perfect spot for him to stand. I love it.
So good. Thank you, sir.